everybody, and welcome to the Truth with the Tech Boy web show. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite comedy subreddits, Bleep Libs Say. Now, if I told you that this subreddit, Bleep Libs Say, was a subreddit that hated Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, mocked anti-Trump protesters, hates U.S. aid, and wouldn't mind the United States taking over and invading Canada, you might think, oh, this is a really great, really funny, pro-ultra-MAGA subreddit. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. They're just so crazy and so far left that in this subreddit, they go around hating the people that they should agree with the most because this subreddit is communist. As you can see on the screen, hopefully you can see this. This is the subreddit's website. Now, the reason I'm saying bleep libs say is because it's a bad word, and my bad word blocker is blocking it out. And yeah, so they hate lots of things here. They hate Israel, they hate the West, and they are great stands for, China and North Korea and other communist countries. And we're just going to go through some of these subreddits posts here. I just wanted to give you little taste of their just terribleness. But, I have compiled 9 comments. It's always 9 for some reason. It's compiled 9 comments that have been on here that have just been really, really funny. Then we can go through some of the posts and go read what's going on here. In fact, just this morning I saw that they were talking about how Xi Jinping, if the liberal think idea of how democracy in China came to power, Xi Jinping would win with 80% of the vote because no one else would vote for anyone else. Yeah, because China is such a great democracy. They just love China over on Bleep Libs Say. It's really, really funny. So comment number 1. So the liberal is Ginger Doll here in the comment section here. No back 5110 is the bleeper communist tanky. Here we go. Quote from Ginger Doll. I hate to say this, but I think the biggest mistake in American history was giving sovereignty back to Europe after World War II. We should have annexed Europe as new territory and states of the USA. Now, I mean, I'd be kind of all for that. That'd be great. But, like I said, they're pro-communist, so they are of the opinion that the USSR did all the work in World War II and that the United States was kind of, useless and didn't liberate Europe. So, you know. I guess these people have never heard of D-Day, or any of these other escapades that we did fighting in Europe, right? And that the Soviets was essentially just a whole bunch of men fighting a whole bunch of other men as well, like a meat grinder, kind of like the Russia-Ukraine war, which, of course, being communists are like, well, we don't really care who wins because it's two imperial powers fighting against each other, Hail Stalin, etc., etc. Alright. On to the next comment. Quote, replace America with and USA with this and USSR, and that's basically where I stand. Once again, simping for the communists. I don't know why, because they're using an American website, on American technology, on the American internet. And they're just still here simping for commies like it's 1987 or something. I mean, and that's not even some of the craziest comments on here. At the opening of the show, I said they hated Biden and Kamala Harris, and here's why. Quote, liberals don't grasp the contradiction of you should have elected the person who was actively aiding the genocide of Palestinians who would have saved Palestinians because they start the assumption that liberals are good people that work their way back from that. It's the same thing every problematic ally does, complete for the meltdowns they're called for out of it. You're not disagreeing with them, they're just questioning their sense of self. And this is the most like liberal nonsense ever. Okay, and I hate to defend Kamala Harris. You know I don't like her. But she was not genociding anyone, okay? In fact, she probably would have teamed up with your side as well. Okay, first of all, there's no genocide going on, okay? Let's get that straight. But she probably would have been a lot more sympathetic to Palestine, fake country, than, of course, Trump would be, okay? And I hate to defend her for that, but I mean, if you think that she's pro-Israel, then this is great. This is great. Every time I feel bad, I always remember that map that these people share around. And like, oh well, Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden would actually be considered far right in European countries. I'm like, oh, okay, great. If when things and times get bad, at least we haven't devolved to the insanity that bleep lip say is. In fact, like this subreddit is so stupid that they are anti-Kamala Harris. So I mean, they did make the right decision by not voting for her. They voted for like Jill Stein or whatever, or maybe they don't believe in voting because they hate the American homogeny, yada yada yada. But I mean, the premises are totally incorrect. But if you guys want to self-cannibalize here, It's ridiculous. So now let's get to the second part of the statement. It's the same thing every problematic ally does. And here in the subtext, you see that they're also pro-gay, pro-LGBTQ, and they believe in all these rights and privileges that should be applied to them. Wildly atheist, or they do have some like Christianity, and they're like, oh well, Jesus was a communist who ran around, just giving people bread and fish, etc., etc. All right, on to the next thing. We are left how we're enjoying Trump's misgovernment, who is dismantling the American state itself. He's the second acceleration as president. So yeah, they like him, and they like that he dismantled USAID because they hate the CIA, which again, some people on our side hate the CIA. Unfortunately, that's like my top two spy agencies. I think it might be NSA, CIA, FBI. Oh, and the DIA, of course. Anyway, it's at least a top three, top five spy agency for me as well. And they didn't like how USAID was basically an arm of the CIA to manipulate and influence other countries, which I totally believe that we should do. We should do that. Okay, yes, we should influence other countries. And they don't like that he's quote unquote dismantling this, dismantling the American state. Of course, America is stronger than ever before, and you we just are. So and this person says that probably on a CIA or FBI list. Yeah, they probably should be. Alright, on to number five. We're going to start a war. Well, blank. Trump really is going to be bad with Denmark. No, wait, Canada. On the other hand, see, and they like this idea because they want to see the West crumble and fall. And they hate these quote unquote imperialist countries. Yes, the imperialist country of Canada. Yeah, of course. Everyone knows of how imperialist and strong Canada is, and they just want the West to self-immolate and for the USSR and China to rise again because they love China on the site, and they even have a special tag on the site called "My China Bad," where some liberal actually actively points out a point that China is bad and an enemy of the United States, and being an enemy of the United States is not a good thing. All right, on to number six. Here they defend a Trump supporter from a liberal because they don't like the elites and college educated people of this nature here, and of course they don't really like Ukraine, and they despise the United States of America. So Savannah from Democracy, this is the target person. Any liberal who's on this site, I'm sorry, but they just don't like you. So like Ask Politics or anything like that, or the our picks news feed or anything like Kamala support, they all hate you on this website. All right, on to comment number seven. I'm not sure who's a leftist either. Oh, this is about Luigi, who literally assassinated someone in the early morning for no reason. I'm not sure he's a leftist either, but he does care about class struggle. Same could be said about Luigi. Doesn't discount the legitimate grievances they all have about the capitalist system. Of course, here they are simping for a murderer. Alright, I wish those smear campaigns against Biden were true. This is in 2020 election. GOP, Biden, the Trojan horse for the left. He's AOC in disguise. Also GOP. He hasn't done anything in 4 years. He's needs this true because he's doing terrible blank 50 years deep shy. And once again, they have to make me defend Joe Biden because apparently they think that he's been, for America's interest and undermining the interest of other countries. And I have to say, thumbs up to that. Congratulations and good job to you. If you make these people mad, you are an American patriot. True American patriot. And here we are. Countries that shouldn't exist. Here's like some YouTube video. Oh, that's Lesotho, a country that no one knows exists apparently. North Korea, Belgium, Lesotho. It's just a like fun little YouTube thumbnail. Of course, you have this annoying trans writer. Look at my little hot heart and my stupid hairstyle, and my little eyes. With the username, I'm not making this up. Okay, username Joseph Stalin 1945. Just no. Okay, finally considering North Korea is the continuation of the legitimate Korean government. In fact, I saw a comment on here. I didn't get a chance to screenshot it. Where they were yapping about how North Korea, sometimes builds fake cities for propaganda. And they were like, no, it's not propaganda. If you have money to build a fake city, you definitely have money to be able to build a real city. It's just Western propaganda that's manipulating the West. So speaking of Western propaganda that's manipulating the West, let's go on. And here we are. Let's see what stupid comments here. Let's see what we can see live and react to live because this subreddit is so ironically ironically funny. Like here we have this subreddit is calling out AOC because they don't like her because she's not left enough for them. Yes, A freaking OC. Then we have the China causes climate change argument, right? And here, let's see what their thing is. Quote: When your Marxist leading state has the highest renewable energy production rate in the world, invest in more renewable energy in the U.S. and the EU, has lower CO2 emissions per capita rate than most of the Middle Eastern capitalist countries in the U.S. And yet, libertarians, active-copters, Republicans, liberals, anarchists, blah blah blah, all these people will complain about how you have the highest emission rates, even though using in total rates per capita is unfair because you have the second largest population in the world and you're pretty much the world's factory, and somehow the West still pollutes more than you per capita. Yes, per capita pollution. Obviously, if pollution and greenhouse gases and global warming was an actual problem, again, it's not. Oh, it's a problem in China, pollution, but not the global warming stuff as well. I don't think the Earth is going to sit around and care about per capita. No. All right, let's see. Here it is. They always have to look at this. We have the same pro-China meme again. It's just like this one is in HD. Oh no, that's not China. This is the USSR. Sorry, I got them confused because they both suck. They're both big and they're both trash. All right, words cannot describe how much I hate these morons. Words cannot describe how much I hate communism. Yes, they all love communism on here, and here they are targeting. Yes, targeting the Democrats for talking about Project 2025 because I guess they want them to have like a bloody uprising. And here they are. What what is this? The United States is killing the world? Yeah, good luck with that. And China is a climate leader. Yeah, and that's why China sucks on here. And once again, we have had three live. We did this live. Pro-China posts on this website here. They have some of the most ridiculous anti-Biden, anti-Kamala things. They're deeply anti-Semitic and anti-Israel. Though, let me see if I can find. Let's find something about Israel, because they are disgusting on that topic. Whew. Here's something. They're going to be reacting to the Israel account. I um uh, what? Yeah. Well, uh, okay. Yeah, that's a sentence from uh okay. God bless, and tech talk to you later.